Hey y'all, welcome in or welcome back to the Monster Meadow. My name is Meadow, and yes, I am recording this on the same day as the Beetlejuice 2-pack. But that's not what this video is. This video is another G1 unboxing from the school's outline. My second favorite Monster High character, just underneath Operetta, is Miss Abbey Bominable. Shiver is loose. He's rolling around in there, so that's why you don't see him up here. But yeah, we are unboxing Abbey. So yeah, let's go take a peek at her box before we take her out of it. Alright, here she is, Miss Abbey Bominable, in her box. On the side here, Monster High. A Warm Heart in the Dead of Winter. Includes diary. Abbey Bominable, daughter of the Yeti. Side here. That's from where whoever I bought this from taped bubble wrap to the box. So, don't tape bubble wrap to these boxes. Monster High, be yourself, be unique, be a monster. All of that. Age, 16. Parents, the Yeti. Killer style, fur. It is practical for the blending in and the showing off. My special ice crystal I also wear for the perpetuating of bodily coldness of my home. Freaky flaw, I am lacking in the tact. At altitude, talking is an oxygen waste, so words are pointed. I am often puncturing the feelings here down below. I am not wishing to fill others with the sadness, but sometimes I do. Also, I am cold, both in the touching and being touched. Pet. Shiver is my woolly mammoth, her feelings being the kind not so easily punctured. Favorite activity. Boarding on the snow is maxed out totally to the awesome. Pet peeve. The ritual of dating. I do not understand the trapping of the boy with the bait of flirtation. It seems to me not honorable. Favorite subject? Math. Numbers are the mountain beneath the snow. Least favorite subject? Drama. Favorite color? Ice blue. Favorite food? The cheese of the yak and pancakes. BFFs? Laguna Blue and Frankie Stein. And then at the bottom, you have the rest of the school's outline, minus the 2-pack. And then Gulia and Holt. And then here you have the barcode, assortment number N2851, and then V7988. Monster High website. Side of the box. Top of the box, Abbey Bominable. Bottom of the box. Yeah. So here is Abbey in her box. Now let's go ahead and set her free. Alright, let's go ahead and set Abbey free. Come on. Get out of there. There we go. Of course, her little insert. Looks like we may have a little bit of glue seepage. Here is Shiver. Shiver looks zonked out. And then here is Abby's diary. Let's see. Brush. You know, I have come to the discovery that when your doll's hair gets staticky, the best way to get rid of the static is to run their brush through their hair. I've only recently made this discovery. I don't know why I did not make that discovery earlier, but yeah. If your doll's hair is staticky, run their brush through their hair. Why are you not clicking? The stand does not want to click. I'll get it later. But yeah, her stand and her brush. Now, the weird thing about Abbey is obviously her design. Her leg warmers are over her boots to make it look like she's wearing furry boots. But on the doll, she has regular boots and fur leg warmers. And they only made like the first 1 or 2 batches of Abbey to where you could pull the leg warmers down over the boots to make them look furry. And then after that, they made the leg warmers too tight to pull down any lower than they are in the box. So I wonder which batch this one is from. I guess we'll see. But yeah, even on the Creep Rose, the leg warmers are too tight to pull down. But of course, I wanted to pull mine down, so I stretched them out on my Creep Row. Because I wanted Abbey to have furry boots. Oh my, oh my. Glue seepage isn't too awful bad. It's really on the underside. Nothing a quick wash can't fix, but her hair's falling out. Of course. I love the tinsel in Abby's hair, but her dolls never age well in the hair department because tinsel likes to disintegrate. I'm just trying to brush down what was messed up in the box. Because she had a bit of a rat's nest. Okay, let's see. Plastic joints. The one thing I hate about original Abby's is that her tights never stay up. It's like everyone's original basic outfit. Abbey has pink crotch because her tights don't want to stay up. Oh, it looks like these leg warmers are loose enough to pull down. So this must be one of the first few batches. Of course, you still have to kind of work it over the front. Ugh, the seam on these arm warmers are horrendous. Look at these seams. We're gonna pretend those aren't there. Right, here is Abbey with her furry boots. And her tights that won't go up over her butt. I will be trying to fix that because that annoys the ever-loving shit out of me. Ugh. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get her posed. Maybe I might bring out my Crepro Abbey so we can take a look at both of them. But yeah, there's Abbey. Alright, here she is, the original Abbey Bominable. Her hair is going to need a wash and a de-yellowing. And the strings on her dress are going to need straightened out somehow. But yeah, that's Abbey, and I love her. I actually love just how furry the pieces on her outfit are. Like, here. If I bring in my Crepro real quick. The original Abbey's pieces just look so much more furrier than the Crepros. But yeah. Here is Abbey's diary. It says, Abbey Bominable, this diary is not for your reading. But, we're gonna read it anyway. Well, you guys are. If you want, you can pause to read. If the camera will focus. Yeah, there we go. And that is Abbey's diary. Here is Shiver, if the camera will focus. Shiver. There we go. Like I said, Shiver looks zonked. And then here is Nameless Mammoth. Because Mattel lost, I believe they lost the trademark for Shiver. But yeah. Shiver versus Nameless Mammoth. And then, of course, you have Original Abbey versus Crepro Abbey. Is it just me, or is one slightly taller than the other? Could that be the shoes, or... Crepro Abbey looks shorter than the original. But, here are their faces. Original Abbey has larger eyes. And Crepro Abbey has kind of a 1,000-yard stare. Original Abbey also has bigger lips and quite possibly a bigger nose. Crepro Abbey does have her necklace. Looks like the original Abbey's blue was a much deeper blue than what they used for the Crepro. Or that could just be the variant that I have, because, you know, 2010s Mattel and their variants. Purses are pretty much the same. This hair. Oh my goodness. It's because I haven't washed her hair yet that it's like this. Her hair keeps getting tangled so easily. I need to give it a wash. But yeah, hair is pretty much the same length. Original Abbey's layers are a little more choppy, because you can see the underneath colors peeking through more than you can on the Crepro. Girl needs her hair washed ASAP. I feel like the Crepro's dress is a lot tighter than the originals, but that could just be aging elastic. And these horrendous seams. Oh my gosh. They have them on the Crepro too, but I feel like they're not nearly as bad. But yeah, there's the two Abbeys. Yeah, there she is. I love Abbey. I really do. There we go. Yay. Alright, that is all I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and let me know. If you'd like to see more content between now and my next video, you can check out all of my socials linked in the description down below. Thank you all so much for watching. I can't wait to see you all in my next video. And remember, don't be afraid to be yourself. Bye!